Welcome on in to another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. I'm Terry, Nick beside me, Vito down below. We should have a couple more people coming in here shortly. A 5-game slate today. Looking at it before I capped anything, I was thinking I'm going to have a small card, one or two picks. But when I dive deep into the stats, I actually found quite a few picks I like. So should be a good show. Nick, how's things been going for you lately?
Yesterday was a good day. There's a few spots I wish I bet that I said I was leaning towards that I wish I added on. The 7 o'clock games were amazing for me. I lost the 3 plays on the 10 o'clock game, so still a profitable day in the NHL yesterday. Today's card, I'm looking more forward to tomorrow's card already. But yeah, tonight I have a few spots I like, but nothing crazy.
All right, Vito, quickly, how did yesterday treat you?
Bounced back very well with 3-1. I won on Blues regulation, Islanders regulation, Ducks, Sharks over 5.5. I lost on Leafs. It is what it is. So yeah, I'm happy finishing in profits, and I'm ready for today. Nothing interesting to be honest today. Yeah, so kind of just gonna go through the games. Maybe something I will start to like.
All right, that sports guy. How did yesterday treat you?
Not great. Went 4-6. I think lost just over a unit and a half. But I mean, nights like that are gonna happen. No complaints for me. I can't complain with how the NHL season's been treating me. So one off night, not gonna let it bother me.
For sure. And we'll jump into the first game. Buffalo Sabres plus 100 are in Montreal minus 120, a total of 6 in this game. Montreal is a favorite. If you told me 3 weeks ago that I'd see Montreal at a minus 120, I would have been pretty surprised. But they're playing pretty good. So we'll jump in here to the stats. I'll try to be a little brief here. Buffalo 2-4-1 in their last 7. 6 games went over. 1 game went under. Montreal all 3-8-2. 9 went over, 4 under. Montreal is 3-1-1 in their last 5 at home versus Buffalo. 3 games went over, 2 under. If you look at the stats here, pretty similar on numbers and goals for, goals against for both teams. Pretty similar power plays. Buffalo has a slight edge on a penalty kill here. But the Sabres have beat Montreal already 5-1, 3 and 4-1 this year. Thompson has goals in 4 of his last 5 games. Alex Tuch has assists in 4 of his last 5 games. Craig Anderson, 6-5-0, 909 save percentage, 2.91 goals against. Montembeault, 4-10-4, 898, 3.71 goals against average. So Buffalo actually has a goaltending edge in this game. Buffalo's already beat Montreal 3 times this year. I'm not officially on the Sabres money line yet. I'm waiting to see what the line is at game time, and I may jump into it. But I am on Thompson anytime goal plus 180 and Tuch over half an assist plus 100. Those 2 players have been really, really hot for Buffalo, and Buffalo's already shown they can score in Montreal. So I'll just hope that those 2 can get me on the board here and get some wins. Nick, what do you think here, Sabres and Canadiens?
Man, it's the red hot Canadians right now, 3 in a row, and they're against decent teams: St. Louis, the New York Islanders, and the Toronto Maple Leafs. So it's not like they're beating the Arizonas of the world or anything like that. No. And Buffalo's been struggling as of late. They're coming in off of a loss against Columbus. They lost their Colorado. They lost to Ottawa. This is a Montreal team that, as crazy as this sounds, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a couple weeks ago, they're a bet-on team right now. This is a bet-on team with Martin St. Louis finally getting this team to play up to the caliber that a little bit that we kind of expected heading into the season. Obviously, they're still not a good team, so don't think this team is going to all of a sudden go on a huge winning streak. but he's been mixing up the lines a little bit here, and I think he's found something on that top line with Suzuki, Caulfield, and Anderson, and Caulfield has been scoring since they've moved their lines around.
Sure.
And this is a spot here where I think that sports guy mentioned in the group chat. I'm on Caulfield to score a goal as well. I think that he continues to find the back of the net, and this is a Montreal play for me here. I didn't want to lay any juice with them, so I took them in regulation at plus 145. I think that the Canadiens continue the little win streak here with the Buffalo Sabres here.
All right. That sports guy, Sabres and Canadiens, the game of the night. What do you think about this game?
Good old bum fight.
Yeah, I took this yesterday. I took the Habs at minus 110. I was joking with Andy earlier today. I was like, what does the world come to? Say the Canadians in a pick 'em, and they ended up on my card. Don't really know. Normally I wouldn't like that, but I think Nick kind of said it. This team's won 3 in a row. They're playing okay. They beat some good teams here. Do I consider them a bet-on team moving forward? Maybe not, but I think they're not a team that you can just look at and automatically fade. I think they're going to steal coin moving down the stretch here. So give me the Habs here in this spot. Anderson hasn't looked great as of late. I'm also on the over 6. I got that yesterday as well at minus 110 or minus 115, I think. So give me the Habs money line. Just a better team right now. They've looked a lot better since this coaching change. Caulfield, that top line, they're playing real well. I got Caulfield to score at plus 260. It's the only prop I've locked in so far. Going to take a couple more, but he's got 8 points in 6 games. 5 of those goals. All 5 of those goals are in 5 games at home. Playing a lot more with this new coach. If you're showing me plus 260 on this guy to score a goal tonight, I mean, that's a smash in my opinion.
All right. To AJ's question, that sports guy is on the over. I lean the over. I didn't quite get there just because I don't know, something kind of makes me nervous about it. But the numbers do show that it should go over. And to Tim's comment, Habs is a trap spot. They did just defeat the Leafs, so this could be a letdown spot for the Habs.
Yeah, but Tim telling you to bet the Sabres is like you telling people to bet the Wild. He does it every game. So
yes, but that doesn't.
I know. I'm just messing with Tim there.
It could be. I thought that even before Tim wrote that when I capped the game, that this could be a letdown spot for the Habs. Defeating the Leafs, they probably feel great about themselves.
Still a divisional opponent for them.
Yeah, but it's not the rivalry like the Leafs in Montreal. My camera, I don't know why I'm so red, but I am. I'm pretty red here.
You embarrassed about something?
No, Nick. It's my camera. But anyways, Vito, what do you think here, Sabres and Canadiens?
I'm not really still to trust Canadians. I don't think they won 3 games. Okay, that's good. Well, now the Sabres. I think they should win. They're in a better spot here, obviously. Only thing is that Sabres had, I guess, 3 days off, 2 days off. Canadians had 1 day off. That could be only difference here. I don't think that Canucks are straightaway winners here. I think over is the play here. Over 6 is the play here. Yeah, for me.
At least not the same rivalry as Boston Montreal. Yeah, but it is. I would think it would be their second biggest rivalry, the Leafs. At least for the fans, it's just still. Mm-hmm. Oops, sorry, I was muted. I didn't even realize that. We'll go on to the next game here. Colorado is in Detroit. Minus 250 for Colorado, plus 210 for Detroit. In this game, I'll bring Weapon X in here. I'll bring the stats. Colorado, obviously the much better team here. 4-2-1 in their last 7. Most of the games have gone under here. Detroit 5-3 in their last 8, trending towards the over. Pretty similar records if you look at Colorado on the road versus Detroit at home. Colorado has had success 4-1 in the last 5 in Detroit. And if you look here, the Avs have a very good goals for and power play. And Detroit. Obviously, their numbers aren't nearly as good here as Colorado. Detroit has scored 3+ goals in 8 of their last 9 games, so they are scoring as of late. Francouz 7-2, 921 save percentage, 2.39 goals against. Grice 8-7-1, 902 save percentage, 3.17 goals against. This game is a pass. I don't like it. I think Colorado bounces back here. Francouz has been good on the road, but then something's telling me that Detroit could. That if I go and back Colorado on the puck line or super puck line or race or whatever or team total, that Detroit's going to mess it up. That's just the feeling I have. So I'm staying off the game myself. Nick, Avalanche, Red Wings. What do you think here?
Yeah, this is Avs 100% in the spot here. We have the Avalanche who are coming off of a loss, which, if I'm not mistaken, they've only lost back-to-back games once this year, if I'm not mistaken. And when we say the Avalanche are in a slump, it's just when they're not covering puck lines. That's usually the only slumps the Avs, it feels like, have gone on this year. They take care of business here. They've had a few days to sit on that really bad 5-1 loss against Boston. And this is a spot here where I expect them to come out and be ready to go. I don't hate them in the first period puck line as well, around plus 105 there as well. This is a spot where I think the Colorado Avalanche come out striking and come out early and come out often and win this game like 4-1 or something along the lines of that. So Colorado puck line, and I would lean towards the Red Wings team total under as well.
All right. Vito, Avalanche and Red Wings. What do you think here?
Yo, I took also Avalanche puck line here. Yesterday I took it because obviously I thought the price will drop on Avalanche as it usually does. But because of McKinnon out and I guess Francouz on net, actually the puck line was about even money now. But now it's again dropping. So yeah, well, I don't see play on Red Wings here. I mean, we have seen how the teams return after these small vacations, like 6 or 7 days off. Red Wings been for 6 days off. They have to play Avalanche now. Larkin is Larkin in? I know that he was questionable. I don't know even if he is in. Anyways, if he's in or he's not
McKinnon,
in.
I don't. McKinnon's not in the starting lineup. Yeah, he's not.
Even if he's in,
Petrushkin's on the top line now, not McKinnon.
Yeah,
so
even if he's in or if he's out, even if he's in, whatever. Larkin, yeah, even if he's playing or even if he's not playing, I mean, he's not totally 100% ready. That means. So yeah, I think it all goes here on Avalanche. I mean, they're good after the last game on the road. I think they should cover the puck line here. I went with that.
All right. Weapon X, welcome in. We did talk Sabres and Canadiens, and we are on the Avalanche and Red Wings. The floor is yours. Do you want to start with Buffalo and Montreal?
No, actually not particularly. I don't really have anything in that. I know I was joking a little bit around, but the two poverty teams, it's really a toss-up.
Nothing wrong with the class.
I lean Canadians, so that's what I lean personally. I know team already gave out the Sabres alternative puck line. Hey, it's good value. Either or puck line. You can split half a unit on each puck line. We'll see who covers.
And then the game will finish by one goal.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed Vito doesn't have his Red Wings jersey on.
Yeah, Vito.
This is a rivalry, my friend.
Yeah, because I'm on the app.
It's all good, buddy. I get it. Look.
Yeah, but I took us, man. What it is, man.
It is what it is, exactly.
I will not.
Where I'm looking really in this game would probably be in the first period. I don't think we come out flat again in the first period. That it can't happen again, especially against Detroit. Yes, I know it hasn't been much of a rivalry lately, but it's always playing in that building kind of brings back um, this energy of like intense hockey, and I'm sure Detroit's going to come out playing their best hockey as much as possible. So for me here, I like Colorado to come and get 2 goals in the first period. That's plus 195. I know in Detroit the first periods are slow, but we've seen it with when Chicago came in. I believe, right? It was Chicago and Detroit. Was 5-6 goals in the first period. That's the type of game I expect. I think both goalies aren't going to be too. I mean, I don't know what Francouz is going to look like. Kemper didn't play that bad last game, but we got dominated by Boston. So for me, I'm going first period over 1.5, and the puck line is at plus 115 on Cool Bet. Rantanen to win the Rocket Richard. Man, that's gonna be tough. There's a lot of good goal scorers out there that are getting hot. So definitely that puck line. I don't know about the over. I am leaning over 6, but puck line and first period over 1.5 goals for the Avalanche. And I got some props probably in here. Probably gonna play there. The Burakovsky probably to score in this game.
All right. That's Sports Guy.
The sleep.
Yeah.
Avalanche Red Wings, what do you think?
Too much
Keep
of
it
the
simple.
mall. He's
I took Avs race to 4 last night, minus 110. And I'm going to take Avs puck line when we get off the show here at plus money. Not scared without Nathan McKinnon. I think I sent the record in the group there, 17-3-2 over the last 2 years or something like that. I took him without McKinnon earlier this year on a puck line, cashed it. Not scared of it at all against bad teams. You said Grice is going for the Wings?
Yeah.
Even better. I thought it'd be Nedeljkovic. Grice, I like it even better. Especially this Avs team coming off that embarrassing loss to the Bruins where they played like dog shit. Lowest expected goal total I've seen for them in a while. Didn't create much in terms of high danger chances. So look for the Avs to come out hungry today. So give me the race to 4, and I'll end up jumping on the puck line here at plus 115. I think Weapon said it was at.
All right. I'm going red again. I don't know why, but Winnipeg and Dallas is up next. Oh, shoot. No, I skipped one. Sorry. Edmonton and Tampa, plus 170 for Edmonton, minus 200 for Tampa, a total of 6.5 in this game here. I will bring up the stats. Edmonton 5-1 in their last 6, 3-2-1 to the over 6. Tampa 5-1-1 in their last 7, 3 games went over, 4 under. Edmonton 14-8-3 on the road. Tampa 16-4-4 at home. Tampa Bay 9-1 in the last 10 games in Tampa versus Edmonton. This has not been a very good building for Edmonton. Goals for Edmonton has the advantage here, 3.44 to 3.08. Goals against, Tampa has the advantage, 2.38 to 3. And then here, even penalty kills, but Edmonton has the advantage on the power play. Hyman has a goal in 4 straight games, and Nugent Hopkins has 3+ shots in 5 of his last 7, and it is his 700th game in the NHL today. So I think we could see a big game here by Nugent Hopkins. Mike Smith confirmed for the Oilers, 5-5-1, 895 save percentage, 3.61 goals against average. For this game, I'm doing a little interesting. I'm taking Edmonton first period money line, plus 155, Hyman to score, plus 260, and Nugent Hopkins over 2.5 shots, minus 110. I expect a good start here by the Oilers. Maybe they come out and get a goal or 2 lead, and then I will be live betting Tampa Bay money line. after the first period, maybe sometime in the second period. I'll be betting live betting Tampa Bay money line at a nice plus price, and I think Edmonton gets the lead here in the first, but I think Tampa Bay comes roaring back against Mike Smith and does get the win here. So that's what I like in this game. Nick, Oilers, Tampa Bay. What do you think here?
Yeah, I'm on the underdog in this game. First period and full game. Give me the Oilers plus 150 first period. Full game at plus 184 is what I got it at. We have an Oilers team that's been playing much better as of late. They ran into the Wild on Sunday in an absolute terrible spot, playing 5 games in 7 days. And now that they've had a couple days off, they have that 7-3 loss to sit on. And they're playing a team that hasn't had a NHL hockey game in 8 days. And sometimes we look at that situation where the team's been off for that long. I'd rather have the team that's been playing because they've got their legs underneath them. They've actually been playing hockey games the last week. Granted, it's been a lot of hockey games. But I think that at the very least, the Edmonton Oilers come out early and win the first period. And then if they can hold on and win the full game, I'll be able to cash two pretty nice plus money price tags here. So I like the Oilers in this spot here. First period and full game money lines for Edmonton. Also, I usually don't look at these numbers, but 60% of the tickets, 80% of the money coming on Tampa Bay, but yet this line has moved in the favor of Edmonton. So a little bit of a reverse line movement as well. A little bit of interesting situation going on there as well. So, yeah, Oilers for me, first period, full game.
All right, Weapon X, Oilers, Lightning. What do you think here?
Yeah, I'm completely on the other side. It's the fucking Oilers. Jesus. Like, you guys forget it's the Oilers playing the Tampa Bay Lightning. Yes, I know they haven't played in, 8 days, 7 days. Who gives a shit? They're at home. Tampa, slack off party. What does it mean?
You just said they slack off and they party. They're partying because they have had 7 days off.
We know Kucherov parties every day. That's how he is.
He's a Russian. That's what he does.
He still fucking shows up every single day.
If you think, I think you could say like 85, 90% of this league parties.
Yeah.
I mean,
look,
it's
some guys are a little more discreet than others, but hockey players definitely get after it. Yeah.
Where's the race? Race to 4, Lightning plus 110, and Lightning puck line. I'm not sure you're gonna be able to live bet that Tampa Bay money line at plus money. Edmonton never scores first, almost. They only win the games that they score first, but they almost never score first. So
yeah, what Andy said, Andy's not on the show today, but what he did say is that the Oilers are the only undefeated team in the NHL when they score first. I think that ends tonight.
5 times.
I think they come out in the first period. I think they are ahead or tied in the first period, but I think Tampa comes roaring back. I wanted to talk you off the puck line there, Weapon X, but I do think you would get a better price in game. But maybe Tampa Bay comes out like Florida did and off their days off. And
didn't they have the lead in the first, Florida? They lost.
I can't remember. The other team scored first, I believe. I think Carolina scored first.
You're talking about against Carolina. I thought you.
So Florida ended up beating them with the days off. But we'll see what happens here. Vito, Oilers, Tampa. What do you think here?
I think this game will be close. I think definitely this game, I think I can see it like a tie game in third period. So I can see it going easy to overtime. And as I always tell, when I can see that the game can go to overtime, you should go with a plus price. So I think Oilers can be a play here. Yeah, of course, if it's overtime, you want to be with Vasilevsky, because he definitely is a better goalie. That's the only point. But yeah, I think the value is with Oilers here. So only way how I would look at this is Oilers. Don't want to really lay with Tampa in regulation. Don't want to play these teams off a break. Every team. Well, they're all the same people. Of course, they're more skilled in the end of the day, but still, we have seen that all teams come out flat after the break. So why should I risk it? I will not risk. I will just stay out of the game.
All right, nothing wrong with that. We will go. I did get your opinion, right? That sports guy.
No.
No.
I'll fuck off here, boys. No, I'm on the Oilers team total over 2.5 minus 120. I locked that in yesterday. And I love that play. I know people are thinking, okay, Vasilevsky on the other side. He's led in 2+ in 7 straight starts. Like you guys said, the Bolts are coming off an 8-day layoff here. Me personally, the way I think I look at this when teams get a break is good teams generally tend to get their legs pretty quick. You don't see them slack. I think I made a comment when Florida was playing Carolina and everyone was all over Carolina. I said, you know what? I think Florida, it'll take them a period and they'll get their legs going. I think when you're a good team, it doesn't take you long. So I don't know if I want to pick a side. I would lean towards Edmonton. When I was looking at this game, it was a little closer to plus 200 last night. I didn't take it. I like that team total instead. I don't want to trust the Oilers with Mike Smith going in net. I think they'll score 3. They've scored 3 in 6 straight since they've had this new coach. Their expected goal numbers look good. They had that loss to the Wild, but I think I have them down as winning the expected goal margin in that game. I think Oilers team total over 2.5 is a great look here. I don't hate that first period look. I think I talked with Nick about it, or I agreed with him when he mentioned it in the chat earlier at plus 150 with the potential for a push if we see a 1-1 game. But give me Oilers team total over 2.5 minus 120. I think that's a great price, and that's it for me.
All right. We'll go on to the next game here. 2 more to go. Winnipeg plus 130 is in Dallas minus 150. Total 5.5 in this game. Winnipeg 3-1 in their last 7 games. 4 games went over, 2 under, 1 landed on 6. Dallas 5-3 in their last 8, 4-4 in the total here. Jets 9-10-7 on the road. Dallas 17-7-1 at home. Dallas has won the last 5 at home versus Winnipeg. 2 games went over, 1 under, 2 landed on 6. Dallas has the advantage in goals for and goals against. Pretty even penalty kills, but Dallas has the edge here in power play. Hellebuck 17-18-7, 914 save percentage, 2.8 goals against. For Dallas, Jake Oettinger 15-6, 921 save percentage, 2.3 goals for goals against. I like Dallas here. I think they win this game. I am on Dallas in regulation plus 105 and Dallas Stars team total over 3.5 plus 125. They have scored 4+ goals in 4 of the 5 games that they won against Dallas here. I think the Jets get this win. I think we see some goals in this game. Nick, what do you think here, Jets and Stars?
I think I like the Stars game tomorrow better than I do today for betting wise. One more thing, by the way, I forgot to mention about last game is McDavid to score is probably the best price I've seen at all season at plus 140 against the Lightning tonight. Just wanted to point that one out there. But yeah, for this game, this was a complete stay off for me. I'm more interested in betting the over tomorrow in the Stars game rather than today. So, yeah, this one's a stay off. To answer Carlos Garcia's question about Michigan, yes, I bet Michigan. I had them around 8.5 point favorites against Rutgers tonight. So I think that they should come out and get and cover that 5.
Okay, that's Bart's guy. Jets and Stars. What do you think here?
Is it me?
Yep. Yeah, I can come back to you.
No, I'm good. Sorry, I was just outside my vehicle here.
The order got messed up last night because Vito had to Vito's connection.
Yeah, no worries, man. I took the under 5.5 here. Little sketch, even money. I don't know. I expect a tight game. Both these teams are trying to get back into the race here. Audie's going for the Stars, I believe. Always a threat to have a good game. I think he's played a little better on the road as of late than he has at home. But the Jets' numbers have dipped a little bit in terms of production and expected goals and high danger chances for over the last 2 games. I don't know. I think this is going to be a tight game. Personally, if you're giving me plus money on the under, I'll take it. I know in the head-to-head they might have been trending towards the over a little more, but I don't know. I think under 5.5 at even money, I'll take my shot at this.
All right. Vito, Jets and Stars. What do you think here?
Yeah, well, for the Stars last game they lost against the Yotes, yeah. And if we just look at the schedule, Stars play as well tomorrow against Nashville. I think that's where I'm gonna take Nashville. But about today, I mean, Jets also played very great against Flames, you know. So Jets are kind of the same team like Dallas. I mean, they play similar style of hockey. I mean, so perhaps the game should go all or under, but 5.5 is a too very small number. I mean, empty netter can easily burn you the wager. So definitely, I would take actually Jets here maybe because it's the plus money. I can see this be a tie game, and Hellebuck is playing good at the moment. You know, you just have to wait and see when he's gonna lose his strength and then bet against Jets. But at the moment, Hellebuck's been okay. So it's a very hard game. It can go both ways, I would say. I actually leaning more over than under, to be honest, because you know I know that both teams play like over the boards and love to dump the puck and so on. But at the end of the day, we see goals lately in the NHL, so all the teams find a way to score. So I think 3-3 is pretty reasonable score here. So yeah, I'm leaning over, and I perhaps would go with Jets. I don't know, but overall I don't have any wagers on this game.
Detroit Lenny says, "Let's go Red Wings." So yeah, that's what Lenny has to say about that. Weapon
What?
X.
Detroit Lenny likes the Red Wings? I would have never guessed.
Detroit Lenny?
Yeah,
Weapon
right.
X, what do you think here about Jets and Stars?
Fuck, I got nothing. Hard to read this one. I lean Dallas to win, but obviously the line's too cooked. Yeah, I don't even. That puck line looks good value, but can Dallas defensively get back to some sort of like really well playing like they did in the first part of the season? I don't know. Especially coming off an Arizona Coyotes loss, usually teams don't do that well after they lose against Arizona. It's like it's almost like a mini curse. It takes like a couple of games to just get off it. For me, it's probably gonna stay away. Probably might sprinkle some props here. Obviously, the recurring players that should score here. We got Connor, we got Hintz. There's definitely value there.
All right. We will go on to the final game of the night. The Kings, minus 200, are in Arizona facing the Coyotes, plus 170, a total of 5.5 in this game. There was no confirmed goalies when I typed this up before the show, so I don't know if any have been confirmed since.
Wedgwood.
Oh, it's Wedgwood? Okay, and I actually don't have my stats up for this game. I'm slacking.
Unbelievable.
LA has won six in a row in Arizona. 1 game went over, 3 under, 2 landed on 6. If you look here, the Yotes, 30th in goals for, 31st in goals against, dead last in both power play and penalty kill at home. The Kings don't really have great stats either, except for goals against on the road. The Kings have had success here against the Coyotes. I see that continuing in this game. I have a few props in this one. So Victor Arvidsson over 3.5 shots. Victor Arvidsson over half an assist. Kempe anytime goal. And Drew Doughty over 2.5 shots. Arvidsson has been he's the leader in shots. and he has been averaging the last few games like 4, 5, 6 shots. So I think he gets the 4 there. He's also has assists in 4 of his last 5 games. Kempe, the leader in goals, and Doughty has been shooting the puck a lot as well. So I like that. I also have a Dallas LA money line parlay, which is plus 150, and then Buffalo, Tampa Bay, Dallas, LA, all their team totals over 2.5 in a parlay, plus 287. I cashed the team total over parlay yesterday, so I'm going back to it with those 4 games, 4 teams. I think they all get 3 goals. Nick, Kings and Coyotes, what do you think here?
I think I'm going to have an early night when it comes to the NHL because all my plays are in the 7 o'clock games and this are the 7:30 games. And this is, we have 4 7:30 games and a 10 o'clock game, and I got nothing in this game. I have no interest. The Yotes tell me a little bit of an under. The Kings tell me an over. I don't want to lay 200 juice, and it's only plus 120 for a puck line here with the Kings. I like the Kings. Don't get me wrong. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I think they're a team that you can probably cash a nice plus money ticket when they win the first round of the playoffs this year. But this is a spot here where I want nothing to do with this game. These two teams just played, and it was 5-3 Kings. So I can see an under, I guess, in this game. I guess that's where I would lean in this game is under, but that's, I believe, a 5.5. And I'm not truly interested in this game, though. So I'm going to enjoy a nice early night of hockey and move on and not have anything in this game.
All right, that's Sports Guy. What do you think here, Kings and Coyotes?
Over 5.5, minus 125. I didn't see Wedgwood when I took it. I like it a lot more if he's going. Kings offensively, like Nick said, I don't know if I personally didn't really realize or catch on or cue into their numbers until midway through the season, looking at the chances they create and the expected goal numbers that they have. And offensively, maybe it's just they lack finish. I'm not sure, but I think this game goes over for sure. I think the Yotes might be able to get a couple here. Not really much to think about. I think we see 4-2, 5-2 game.
I like it.
Yeah, one interesting stat to bring up with the expected goals for the Kings this year is the only teams with better expected goals per 60 minutes are the Avalanche, Hurricanes, Maple Leafs, and Panthers. Those are the only 4 teams that create more opportunities and more expected goals per 60 minutes than the Kings do this year. Just a little interesting stat there.
Well, I hope they bring it tonight. Vito, Kings and Coyotes, what do you think here?
I am talking about this game.
Yep.
These two guys played week ago. Kings dominated, outshot it. I think it was half a game. It was like 25 shots for Kings and like 6 shots for Coyotes at one point. And yeah, they couldn't get a puck in the net, and it turned out some lucky bounces there for Coyotes, and Kings needed to come back, and they managed to come back. So I think now Kings are rested, I think 2 or 3 days. Coyotes played 1 game against Dallas. They managed to win that. I think Kings need the points. I don't think we need to overthink here too much. I know this is a revenge game, and I've been telling about these revenge games that they are pretty like teams. Well, revenge games, yeah, they're good, and they always work. But it didn't work with the Red Wings and Philadelphia Flyers, for example. Flyers lost both games, so I can easily see the Kings do the same performance today. I mean, just score first and score more than last time. Last time they struggled, couldn't score. It was actually battle till then, and then they won. I think this time it will be much, much easier for Kings.
I think last time these two played, the Kings came off. Was it a back-to-back where they played in Vegas?
No,
had to come back. Had to come back.
Oh, yeah.
Overtime?
Yeah, actually, they played Vegas and then they played Arizona.
Yeah. They played an OT game where they went down 2-rip at the end of the first, had to come back, won it in OT, flew out to Arizona, slow start. I think rested.
I'm taking the Kings now. Yeah. In a regulation, I think. Regulation looks a decent price.
Yep. Cheshire Cat says here the players, he's heard the players talk about the ice being choppy. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know how it'll be when they move to the university that they're moving to.
Isn't it their first game at that stadium?
I thought that's next year that they're doing that.
Yeah, I think they're moving next year. But even when they do, they still won't be able to sell out a $5,000 seat arena.
Unless opposing fans get the tickets.
What do they get right now? Is anybody able to look up the Arizona Coyotes average attendance?
I can do that real quick.
Bruh.
Well, we'll move on to Weapon X while Nick looks that up.
Leave them alone, bruh. They're sad enough.
Weapon X, Kings and Yotes. What do you think here?
Oh, I have one play in this fucking game, and that's it. It's both teams to score in the first period, plus 170.
Oh, you think Coyotes are going to score?
Yes, I actually do. Their numbers on high danger chance have been so much better lately, and actually they can score, and they can score at home. So they're at home. It's a revenge game. They're gonna want to come out.
All right,
and at least try to score, which bodes well for the both teams to score. I think LA also scores in first, so the line's not high enough for me to take a Coyotes ticket. If it was plus 200 and up, I probably would have taken a Coyote ticket. It is what it is.
By the way, the attendance numbers for Arizona at home this year, they average 11,645 sold per game, which is 68% of the tickets.
You're telling me they're not going to sell out 5,000, Terry? Come on.
Yeah. The only teams that have lower percentages are Calgary, Montreal, Ottawa, but they've had limitations this year, and Buffalo.
It's because we're fucking fucked up in Canada. It is what it is.
If you like Arizona in this game, take them in the first period. LA sucks in the first period.
Sidebar is Ontario and Montreal back to full capacity? I know Vancouver is now.
Montreal, I believe, is at 65%, some shit like that. Some dumb number.
Okay. Love Detroit Lenny's comment. Buffalo, shocking.
Yeah. Lots of the chat is bumping today. Lots of comments here.
For free.
I thought the Coyotes tickets are free. Hey, they might have to there.
Yeah, right.
We will move on to best bets and best parlay pieces. Before we do that, though, I had a couple people mention to me that they tried to find this video after we go off the air, and for some reason YouTube doesn't put it in the upload section. So if you do want to find the video after we air, it is in the playlist. So as soon as we're done, I put the timestamps in and I edit the description of the video, putting each capper's name, their Twitter link, and then I put it in the NHL betting show playlist. So if you want to find the video after we're done, check the NHL betting show playlist and you'll be able to find it there. Best bets, best parlay pieces. Vito's still in the lead here with best bets. I've taken a tumble down here to 7th place, but I'm looking to get back up here tonight. LA in regulation minus 135 is my best bet. I think the Kings win in regulation. Best parlay piece, I'm going to go with Dallas money line. I was thinking plus 1.5, but that's minus 450, so I won't do that. I'll just go with Dallas money line. Tim sent in his best bet, which is not shocking. It's Buffalo money line, which is plus 100 currently, and his best bet is Colorado money line. Nick, it's written there, but if you want to go over yours.
Yeah, parlay piece, Avalanche. And I'm going to take a big dog here for my best bet. Give me the Oilers full game plus 184.
All right. Who wants to go next? Vito?
Give me Kings -1. I had it even money on my book. -1, that means they have to, if they win in overtime, it doesn't work for me. They have to cover. I got to push. Give me puck line on Kings, man. What I'm talking about, bro.
this guy. She's like, fuck it.
Kings puck line for my book is plus 125.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
All right, and your best parlay piece?
Oh, Canadian Sabres over 5.5.
I like it. Over 5.5. All right, that's sports guy.
I'm going Cole Caulfield anytime scorer for my best bet plus 260. This guy is way too hot right now.
Yes.
Plus 260. Come on. Vito, I'm fucking coming.
Love it. Love that.
I'm making up this ground today. And then parlay piece, Avs money line.
Bro, you're dreaming, bro.
Watch, he's gonna score in the first period now in his first
You know what?
shift.
Best bet,
Caulfield
Cole
goal.
Caulfield first goal. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, he has a goal in every game since St. Louis been coach, no?
He's got 5 in 5 games at home. 5 goals in 6 games. Nope.
Yeah.
And it's
Six,
Buffalo.
6 goals in 6 games. Yeah. It's
All right.
yeah, no. That's it.
Hey, a good, nice plus money there. So if you cash that, that'll
yeah.
put you right up. Weapon X, what do you think here for your best bet?
Yeah, I'm looking because I was also going for a player prop. And it's in this Colorado game.
You don't say.
Yeah,
Carlos asked when we're having watch along /
Nichushkin?
betcast. It may happen sometime soon.
no,
so we'll see.
Nichushkin is still on the line with
No, he's on that top line that McKinnon. Now that McKinnon's out, he's with Landeskog and Etnan, according to Roto Grinders.
Okay, because according to the NHL and the other one, they're
I thought I saw Comfort playing up there.
Comfort's gonna be centering this lineup for. I don't know.
Regardless, doesn't matter.
Trish just parlaying our best bet, so
Oh, boy.
pressure on, guys. we got to go
Okay,
here.
hey, Trish, if you are gonna parlay the best bets, maybe take Cole Caulfield to get a point instead. No, I'm confident. Take the goal.
No, screw that. He's scoring a goal tonight.
Yeah.
Screw it. Caulfield Hattie. Let's go.
Hey, maybe multi-goal game. What you could probably get a good price on 2+ for a quarter unit.
I can give you that price in just a second.
Bruh.
11-1 on my book for 2+ goals. 59-1 for a Hattie.
I'll take 2+ for a quarter unit. I'm taking that as soon as I get off this show.
I'll hop on that with you as well. And I want to throw a little bit on the Hattie as well.
All right, Weapon X, what is your best bet and best parlay piece?
Andrei Burakovsky anytime goal. Plus 300.
I'm gonna totally not spell his name right. Burakovsky.
Burovsky.
Bura. Not O. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Buro.
No. Bura.
Burovsky.
Kovsky.
Yeah. Swedish guy. You know, he plays better because there's Landeskog. He's captain. He's from Sweden, you know. So he feels better in that team.
Anytime goal, right?
Anytime goal, yes.
What's the odds on that?
Plus 300.
300?
Yep.
All right, and parlay piece?
Let's go.
And what do you want for
and
parlay
parlay
piece?
piece? The parlay piece. I'm gonna go with Avalanche to win this game.
All right, guys, I will head out. That's it.
All right, thanks for coming, Vito.
Yeah, good luck to everyone.
You as well.
Yeah,
See
brother.
you guys tomorrow.
See ya, buddy.
For me, LA in regulation, Nick Edmonton money line. That sports guy, Caulfield anytime goal. Vito, Kings on the puck line. Weapon X, Burakovsky anytime goal. Tim, Buffalo money line. Parlay pieces, Dallas money line for me. Colorado money line for Nick, that sports guy, Weapon X, and Tim. Buffalo, Montreal over 5.5 for Vito. I guess Colorado, I'm rooting for them tonight because we don't want 4 losers on the parlay piece. But best of luck to everybody tonight. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, Caulfield Hattie is always a good idea. It's plus 5,000, 6,000. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, my book only let me put $2 down on that.
Yeah, I think I probably got a limit.
It limited me.
$5. I might just throw $5 on there. Yeah, some books limit you when you get to like that plus 5,000, plus 6,000 range on props. I know.
So yeah, I got 2 to win 120.
I mean, hey, I'll throw tomorrow morning's coffee, $2 on it. If it loses, your boy's not getting any coffee tomorrow.
All right. So the guys here are going a little bit.
Big will go home, right, Ryan?
Exactly, man.
It'll be a huge plus for this show if he can get a hat trick tonight, and we gave out a 59-1 winner.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't love this slate. I mean, the only other spot that I would have considered for best bet would have been that Oilers team total for me at 2.5.
Yeah.
Minus 120. But I mean, the way Caulfield's been playing, he's getting minutes. PP1 now as well. Like I think, how can I not?
All right.
I got a piece out here.
Yeah. Well, I'm out here.
Thanks for hosting.
Best of luck to everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Peace out.